Hi, everybody. Russ and West Ham. Oh, bit high up. Hope Russ and West Ham Network. Hope you're all safe and well. If you're new around here, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Happy Monday. The weekends go too fast, don't they? The weekends go too fast. Busy week for West Ham by all accounts, with the Declan Rice saga coming to a head. Obviously, Tim Steindon being officially announced on Saturday, starting work today. I believe a lot of the academy staff are back in today, so I think you'll be seeing a lot of movement, and less than a week into our first pre-season friendly. I think it's next Monday, isn't it? The 10th at Boreham Wood. And then they all bugger off to Australia, don't they? Three stories. The Hammers headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. They did their end of season, their 26th annual end of season awards last night. So check that out on their channel. But three stories. First one is an out. Not Declan Rice, but another out. Apparently, Mikel Antonio. Now we know he was sort of angling for a move for the last probably couple of windows, to be honest. I think in my humble opinion, but he's apparently attracting interest from Turkish side Galatasaray, according to the Daily Mail. That's such a move for him. Just off the record, I think that'd be a good move for him. In all honesty, the Jamaican international has 1 year left in his deal at the Hammers, with an option for a further year. And Galatasaray are looking to strengthen their attack ahead of the 23-24 season and see Antonio as a potential target. Antonio is obviously currently away on international duty with Jamaica in the Gold Cup, and the report does not go into the nature of their interest, whether they want a permanent deal or a loan. And it's not clear whether Antonio will be interested in the move to Galatasaray, although he would be playing abroad for the first time in his career if he were to move to Turkey. And also, he will be playing the Champions League as Galatasaray qualified from the Superliga. So, they won the league, the Super League last season, and have built, a side that could do some stuff at Europe in Champions League. Really, they've got Nicolas Zaniola, who we've been linked with, Lucas Torreira formerly of Arsenal, Mario Cardi, formerly of Inter and Paris Saint-Germain. So I'll tell you what, it's for the twilight of his career, he could do a lot worse. I think he'd do a good job there. I really do. And we'll see what happens. But I prefer him to go abroad than maybe stay in the Premier League, for example, because he would just score against you, wouldn't you? In terms of potential ins, I did sort of my weekend rumour roundup at lunchtime, but apparently, according to a report in 90 Minutes, West Ham are in pole position and in advanced talks to sign Harvey Barnes from Leicester, and it's inching closer and closer for the 25-year-old attacker. Apparently, according to the article, we're in advanced talks, and if it happens, I think this is the one I really want. I think this, obviously, we need a replacement for Declan Rice. We spoke about that at the lunchtime show, but in terms of what we need, some more attacking options. Last season, 13 goals for a struggling relegated side. He's got power, he's got pace. I could see him actually probably being adapted into more of an Antonio role, in all honesty, just because how Moyes likes to. He doesn't, you think of our most successful strikers in the last sort of, in both Moyes' eras, so to speak, both are converted wingers in terms of, Arnautovic and Antonio. And I could see him doing a similar thing with Harvey Barnes potentially. He's got an eye for the back of the net. Leicester apparently want 40 million for his services. Obviously, James Maddison went to Spurs for 40 million. And by all accounts, he was their prized asset. So maybe 30 to 35 potentially. I think that'd be great value for someone who's 25. So he's literally coming into his peak. And so, it would definitely give us a more potent attacking unit, that's for sure, than we currently have. And, maybe an Antonio out and Harvey Barnes in. Keep Scarmack. I so want to keep Scarmack. I really do. Another potential in, and someone we've already seen. we've already seen last season, not in the Premier League, but obviously in the Europa Conference League. West Ham have submitted an inquiry for AZ Alkmaar, Alphabet FC star Dazani. It's not Reijnders, it's Reijnders, in the hope of bringing him into the Premier League, according to several reports. He is a natural central midfielder, as we know, and he joined the under-21s from PEC Swal back in 2017, promoted into the first team, and he started all 43 games under Pascal Janssen last season, established himself in the side. And obviously, we got a chance to see him live. He scored against us. And right at the beginning of that game, do you remember? And according to Sport Italia, West Ham have made an in-depth inquiry to discover the availability of him in the past few days. Apparently, AC Milan and other clubs are also interested and have expressed their interest in their prized asset. But at this stage, there's no indication of how much it will cost to secure his services. He earns £8,000 a week, apparently, and racked up 11 goal contributions last season, 3 goals and 8 assists in 34 Dutch league games, and 3 man of the match performances. And the reason why I think this could have a little bit of legs is he can operate in several positions, including across the centre on both wings. And he's in the top 96 percentile for progressive carries. So loves to push the ball forward, a bit like Declan Rice. Calm, composed, 89% pass completion rate, which is higher than any West Ham player for sure. Therefore, could be an upgrade to the boss's current options at the London Stadium. So we've already seen him as well. Yeah, he's got a strike on him. Scored a goal against, scored a goal against us at the London Stadium. So who knows? Who knows? But it just adds to the list. I think we're almost hitting 90 now, almost 90 targets, and we are just about 3 and a bit weeks into the transfer window. There we go. And that's it, my friends. Short and sweet, just like me. Take care. Stay safe. Stay warm. Make sure you check on the channel for all the latest news and views and opinions. We hit 20,000 subscribers over the weekend, which was phenomenal. So thank you very, very much. And onwards and upwards. So much love. Bye.